Hello there, I'm Mark Griffiths, a client partner at New Leaf Training and Development, and I'm delighted to say I'm joined today by Dr. Erin Alward, who is the Campus and Academic Director for the South Florida campus and the Director of Academic Affairs for Central Florida at the University of Phoenix. So Erin, two questions for you to answer in no more than 3 or 4 minutes or so. We do call this Take 5 for a reason. Number one, tell us a little bit more about yourself and the University of Phoenix, what you do and who you serve. And secondly, what are you learning personally, professionally, or even as an organization during these challenging times that you think would be helpful, hopeful, or even humorous? Over to you. I will then wrap us up when you've finished.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much. It's great to be here. Just a quick who I am and what I do. I'm responsible for the academic quality of the students at our Central Florida location and our South Florida location, our local campus students, as well as providing support for the online students in our market. So anything education-wise is my responsibility, as well as supporting the faculty in our market, assuring that they are educating our students in the way that they need to be educated and that we are providing the support for them. So I gave some thought to this question about, what we're learning professionally, personally as an organization. And what I thought I would talk about, because I think it is pretty timely in the situation that we're in, is remote work and particularly remote leadership. So in the essence of time, I'll just talk very briefly about trust, emotional intelligence, communication, and leadership styles. Those are some of the themes that always seem to bubble up as we do our research and in my experiences. We did a lot of research on trust, the importance of trust. It's really important for virtual leaders to trust their employees, unless there's a reason not to. There can be a tendency to micromanage virtual employees. But again, if there's no reason to do that, then there's no reason to do that. If you hired the right person and you trust them and you trusted them in the office and you provide them the right tools, then you should trust them at home if you provide them the right tools and the right guidance. And that really goes both ways. The employees need to trust you too. So they need to trust that you're going to be available to them, that you're going to be transparent, that you're not going to cancel meetings all the time, and that you're not going to be available to them. So, and you can do that by, again, being reliable, being accountable, and being transparent. So it's a two-way street that I think is even more important in the virtual world. The importance of emotional intelligence, it's a really important topic for me. I actually teach a class on this. So I think as a leader, having a good sense of having a high level of emotional intelligence is important, but having a really higher level of emotional intelligence is critical for a virtual leader, because you can't always, I've had conversations with employees and you can see the anxiety in their face or you can hear the stress, but you can't always do that in the virtual world. So really kind of having that heightened sense of being in tune with your employees and really what their needs are and the challenges that they might be facing right now. And then communication, I've shared this, this before. It's critical as a virtual leader. Some employees need a lot of communication, some maybe not so much. But I think it's important to be consistent. It's important to understand the communication styles. I've had employees that need to talk to me every day. I've had employees that if I called them every day, they'd probably quit. Because that's not what they need. And then lastly, leadership styles. Again, I could talk about this all day, and I obviously I'm trying to kind of give some high level information, but consider examining your leadership styles because they're not always going to transfer. Sometimes they will, but just kind of looking at what your leadership style is as a remote leader. We found that having some tenets of servant leadership and situational leadership traits were really the most successful for virtual leaders, and leading from the front and leading by example, particularly in this time. So that is sort of the kind of, high level information that I have on virtual leadership.
Awesome. Well, on behalf of everyone watching this back, thank you, Erin, for your time and your insights and the great work that you do at the University of Phoenix. Have a great rest of the day, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you.